You live in the shadow, constantly measuring your worth by the brilliance of others, consumed by a silent comparison that steals your sleep and destroys your peace. Admit it. Envy is a parasite. This is the modern trap, the invisible chain that binds your mind and sabotages every attempt at ascension. You look at the success of others and feel the sting of insufficiency. Your own light dims. Realize. This relentless search for external validation is a self-imposed condemnation. It crushes your ambition, paralyzes your actions, and prevents you from building the empire you were destined to build. Stop feeding the comparison monster. Today, you will learn to annihilate this weakness. Get ready for a radical transformation, forged in the furnaces of ancient wisdom. The ATHENEUM reveals. The secret to an invincible mind is not in overcoming others, but in mastering yourself. This is Marcus Aurelius' war protocol against envy and self-devaluation. Millennia ago, one man carried the burden of an empire. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, faced unimaginable pressures: wars, plagues, betrayals, and constant public scrutiny. He had everything a man could want, but his mind was in constant battle. Not against external enemies, but against the same internal traps that plague you today. Your secret weapon? Your private diary, intimate notes from a leader who, instead of seeking external approval, immersed himself in Stoic philosophy to forge an impregnable fortress in his soul. Marco Aurelio understood a brutal truth: the only competition that matters is the one you have with yourself. Everyone else is an actor in their own play, irrelevant to your inner journey. He didn't try to be better than Seneca or Epictetus. He strived to be a better version of himself every day. This is the first commandment to destroy comparison. Look within. The Inner Citadel Protocol. Marcus Aurelius instructs us to focus only on what is within our control. Your judgments, your actions, your intention. Everything else is external, indifferent, and does not deserve your energy. When you envy, you give away your power. You allow other people's circumstances to dictate your peace of mind. Claim your domain. Take back control of your own narrative. In the business world, this means building with integrity, not emulation. Your product, your service, your vision must be authentic. Copying is the slow death of innovation. Master your own value proposition. Don't look at your competitor and despair. Watch to learn, but create to lead. Your uniqueness is your greatest competitive advantage. To persuade, don't imitate someone else's charisma. Cultivate your own authority. Speak with the conviction that comes from your truth, not from other people's validation. Convey genuine passion. The second Stoic pillar, amor fati. Love your destiny. Not just accept, but embrace every event, every obstacle, every difficulty as an intrinsic opportunity to grow. When you envy, you reject your own path. You desire another's journey, despising your own forge. Reject this weakness. Every failure, every setback is raw material for your masterpiece. Marco Aurelio did not regret the plagues. He used them to test his resilience and the cohesion of the empire. In business, don't lament the rise of a competitor. Study it. Learn from your success and your mistakes. Turn envy into market intelligence, into a strategic advantage. Your pain is not a sign of weakness, but a call to action. Embrace adversity. She is the crucible that tempers the soul of a true leader. The protocol of premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum. Anticipate the worst, not to be pessimistic, but to be invulnerable. The Stoic mind prepares for all eventualities. When you have considered the possibility of failure, of loss, of someone surpassing you, the shock is neutralized. Envy loses its bite, as you have already contemplated the rise of others. On the business battlefield, this is pure strategy. Anticipate market trends, competitor maneuvers, changes in customer preferences. Get ready to pivot, to adapt. Develop contingency plans, not just for failure, but for overwhelming success. Don't settle for a plan B, have a plan C, D. Preparation eliminates fear. For persuasion, anticipate objections. Think like your customer, anticipate their doubts and fears. Build your argument around these anticipations. disarming them before they even arise. The memento mori protocol. Remember that you are going to die. Not as a threat, but as a brutal catalyst for action. Life is finite. Each day is an irrecoverable resource. Your time is too precious to spend comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own work, your own legacy. What will you build with the time you have left? Envy is a fatal distraction. She diverts her energy from construction to lamentation. Marco Aurelio didn't have time for that. He governed, philosophized, and wrote his life manual. In the business world, this means ruthless prioritization. Identify what really matters for your growth, for your impact. Eliminate noise. Focus on the essentials. Build your brand, your product, your team with the urgency of those who know that time is a relentless tyrant. Don't put off greatness. Act now, with purpose and determination. The Cosmic Perspective Protocol. The view from above. Rise up. Look at the vast expanse of the universe, at the insignificance of your earthly concerns, including comparison. Your life, the lives of those you envy, are just tiny dots in an unimaginable time and space. This brutally honest perspective lessens the intensity of your envy. Your rivals, your competitors, your sources of envy are just other points, seeking their own paths. Their victories do not diminish yours. There is no shortage of success in the universe. In the business environment, this means a long-term view. Don't get lost in the small daily competition battles. See the big picture, the evolution of the market, your biggest contribution. Keep calm. Maintain clarity. Don't react emotionally to everyone's every move. Act strategically, based on your own internal compass and expanded worldview. Destroy the need for external validation. Your greatness is not conferred by likes, applause, or other people's wealth. It is built internally, with each disciplined decision, with each ethical action. True freedom comes when you become indifferent to what others think or have. Your metric is internal. Your character, your virtue, your effort, your contribution. Apply these mind hacks daily. They are not theories, they are protocols. Repeat them, record them in your mind. They are your shield and your sword against self-imposed mediocrity. Your mind is a battlefield. Don't let attackers undermine your defenses. Strengthen your inner citadel. Be the emperor of your own psyche. Envy corrodes. Comparison destroys. Stoicism builds a titan. Choose your foundation. Choose your legacy. Choose freedom. Stop being a victim of the outside world. Become a master of your internal world. Only in this way will you manifest your true power in the outside world. Free yourself from the chains of comparison. Abandon the futile search for other people's validation. Find your strength in your own truth. This is the way of the masters. Marco Aurelio couldn't compare. He governed and reflected. You don't need anyone's approval to build your empire. You just need your own unwavering approval. Your journey is unique. Its value is innate. Your mission is yours and no one else's. Honor her. Defend her. Build it. This is not an invitation to isolation, but to sovereignty. Collaborate, yes. Admire, yes. But never diminish yourself or become corrupted by envy. The Stoic mind is a bulwark. She doesn't give in. It doesn't break. She doesn't bend. She rises above the pettiness of ego and society. Your performance in sales, in leadership, in life, will be a direct reflection of the peace and power you cultivate within. Mastery begins in the mind. Make yourself unattainable to the poison of comparison, unshakable to doubt, invincible on your own journey. Whether you're building a company, leading a team, or forging your own destiny, Marcus Aurelius' Stoicism is your war manual. Apply it, live it, become the embodiment of resilience, wisdom, and self-confidence that the world so desperately needs. ATHENEUM challenges you. Destroy the prison of comparison today. Turn envy into self-focused ambition. Claim your greatness. Signing up to the ATHENEUM is not a suggestion, it is imperative for your evolution. Join the few who dare to dominate themselves before they dominate the world. Your transformation begins now, not tomorrow, not, if you can. It begins this very second, with your unshakable decision to be master of your own destiny. Subscribe, act, conquer. The age of mental superhumans has arrived. Are you ready to be one of them? The answer lies in you. Do not allow comparative mediocrity to steal the throne that is rightfully yours. Rise up,